Hello everybody and welcome to another video. And today we're going to be revisiting a band called Totengeflu ster. I've only covered them once before, like quite a while back now. I looked at a track called Creato ex nihilo, I believe it was. I can't remember exactly if that's what it was. But they, it was an interesting track. I really quite enjoyed it. They were a symphonic black metal band, if I remember correctly, from Germany. And the name Totengeflu ster meaning Whispers of the Dead, or Dead Whispers, one of the two. And yeah, a little while ago, a couple of days ago should I say, they released a new track called Affliction off their upcoming album. I believe it's an upcoming album. Now, there's no actual lyrics available for it, however it is a lyric video. So we'll be able to see what we can see as we watch the video. Excuse me, since I've covered the band before, and not really much else I can say about the band as I've covered it before. Not really much I can say about the song either, since I don't know anything about it. So, yes, let's just dive straight into it and see what we've got. So, it's Affliction by Totengeflu ster. Let's have a look. Just going to pause it for a moment there. Now, the track started immediately. There was no like slowpoke introduction. There was no sort of symphonic introduction. It just went boom straight into the track. It sounds phenomenal. It's beautifully performed. It's very well produced. It's absolutely brilliant piece of music. And excuse me, I like the vocal style because it's very black metal, but not like that excessively black metal sort of style, if that makes any sense. The song itself, I can't remember any of the actual lines off the top of my head, but it starts off with something like, I am the winter, you know, such and such. It sounds like it's describing death, you know, the personification of death. And the song itself seems to be about, well, dying, the path to death. You know, he's talking about sickness is the only thing that lingers by your side. So he's possibly talking about, like, going through life, and, you know, as you get older, you slowly get sicker, and eventually you will die. That seems to be what he's talking about. Very good track, some excellent instrumental moments just now, just before I paused it. Sounded really, really awesome. So, yeah, I'm really liking this track so far. Carry on. there we go. That was Affliction by Totengeflu ster. I probably pronounced the name wrong there. Totengeflu ster, that's it. That was a great track. You know, I've said many times on my channel that I'm very divided when it comes to black metal. You know, some of it I find really good, sometimes some of it I find fairly good, some of it I find just absolutely abysmal. But this was just a brilliant example of fantastic black metal. Musically, it was amazing. It sounded phenomenal. It was beautiful. It was very atmospheric. You know, had so many elements to it. It sounded absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved it. The video itself was also very good. I'm guessing that the images that they showed on the screen are actually from the front cover of the album, which is coming out in October 11th, I believe it said. So, you know, there's that to look forward to. I'm definitely going to look at that. But I love, like I say, I love the way that the video's done. It looked like old the sort of old etchings that you would find as illustrations in things like Dante's Inferno. You know, that sort of art style. I really liked it. It looked amazing, and the song was brilliantly performed. Vocals were really crisp. You could really hear them. You know, with black metal, very often the mixing can go horribly wrong, and you can either not hear the vocals at all, or it sounds like they're recording the vocals in a bathroom 2 doors away. But it was a excuse me, it was a fantastic piece of music, and like I said earlier when I paused it, it seems to be talking about, you know, the pathway to death. You know, as you're sort of getting older, you get sick, and then eventually you die. And there was, towards the end of the video, it seemed to be talking about, you know, going to purgatory or hell or something like that, you know, and you'll never feel anything again because, you know, well, you're essentially dead and you're going to be forever tormented in this hell sort of thing. That's what it seemed to suggest. But I really enjoyed that track. Apparently that was over 7 minutes long, but it certainly didn't feel like it. It felt a lot shorter than that. But exceptional piece of music, like I said, brilliantly performed. I loved the actual music to the track. It was really good. Like I said, it had plenty of atmosphere to it. It was brilliant. But I can't really think of much else to say about the track other than keep going on and saying how brilliant it was and how good and well executed it was. So yeah, I liked it. I look forward to hearing more of it, and I might have to get my hands on that album when it comes out. So there we go. I'm going to leave that as it is. If anybody would like to suggest a track for me to react to, then please do so. By all means, you can drop a comment in the comment section below, or message me on my Facebook or my Instagram, or you could even message me through my Patreon, where you could also help to support this channel, help me create future content, and maybe even improve the quality of those future videos. Do know, if you do make a suggestion, though, it might take me a while to get around to it, since I get suggested so many new tracks every single day. My list of tracks grows faster than I can record them. For every one video I put out, I get suggested like another 12 tracks every day, so my list does grow incredibly fast. But I do write down every suggestion I get, so it will get done eventually. It's just going to take me a while to get around to it. Also, Metalhead Reacts is a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a British-based charity whose main goal is to put an end to hate crimes, mainly those that are aimed towards people of the alternative culture. It's something I believe in very strongly, something I'm very passionate about, because it's something I've had to deal with pretty much all of my life, and so have many of my friends, and I know some people out there watching have also had to deal with it. And it's something that's always confused me as well. You know, why would you violently attack someone because they like different music to you? You know, it's something that's never made sense to me. You know, why are you beating me up because you like different music to me? It makes no sense. You don't beat someone up because they like different movies or TV shows to you. You don't beat someone up because they like different flavour crisps or ice cream to you. So why would you beat someone up because of their taste in music? What music they listen to in their own time doesn't affect your life in any way. You know, what clothes they wear don't affect you, and either, you know, if you don't like what someone is wearing, you don't look at them. It's really simple. You don't like what music they listen to, don't listen to it yourself. It's very simple. They're not forcing you to listen to it. You know, If they were standing there forcing you to listen to it, holding like a speaker in your face, blasting music into your face, then I could understand you getting a bit annoyed. But to beat someone up because they choose to be different to you it's ridiculous. It's stupid. And when it comes to a point where a young woman is beaten to death, she's beaten, kicked so violently that she dies from her injuries. She's in a coma for 2 weeks before she actually finally dies. You know, it's unacceptable that this happened. You know, beating someone to death because they like alternative music, it's unacceptable. You know, her boyfriend was in a coma for a matter of days, maybe a week or so, because of the beating. But this girl was killed, essentially, just because she was into alternative music and fashion. And it's unacceptable. And it's not the only time it's happened. There are other documented cases of this happening. And we can't allow it to continue. It needs to stop. You know, why are people of the alternative community getting targeted like this? You know, we've done nothing. You know, we're just being ourselves. There's no need for it. And yeah, we need to put a stop to it. It needs to stop. We can't allow this to keep happening. We can't allow someone else to lose their life because of the music they listen to. And this is what the Sophie Lancaster Foundation is all about. They want to put an end to all of this. They want to stop it from ever happening again. They don't want to see another family go through what they went through when their daughter was so brutally and cruelly beaten to death. So if you'd like to find out more about the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, there is a link to their website in the description below. You can go over there, find out what they're working on at the moment, and find out what their goal is, because they can explain it a whole lot better than I can. And, you know, if you can help them out in any small way, even if it's something as simple as one of these Sophie wristbands, you know, you can get them on their web shop. They have a whole bunch of other merchandise on there as well. You know, if you can help them out in any way, the smallest amount can make the biggest difference. And the sooner we bring more attention to this, the sooner we can help to stamp out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. But I'm going to leave that as it is for the time being. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.